Hello, my name is Mike Drott with Super Products. We're here to talk about winter operation of the Mud Dog 1200 and 1600 hydro excavators manufactured by Super Products. Today I will be going through several operations: winter recirculation, air purge, and antifreezing the system. This is important for winter operations so that none of the components freeze during cold weather operation. Okay, we're going to go over winter recirculation of the water system. In order to do so, first depress the clutch and then engage the PTO for the water pump. Press on and then slowly release the clutch. Now the unit is ready for winter recirculation, which allows you to drive and pump water through the complete water system. Utilize winter recirculation when you're driving the vehicle from one job site to another, or when parked on a job site waiting for the next job to begin. To start with, if you've been working, you're going to remove the handgun from the end of the hose, then feed the hose back through the cabinet opening and inside the cabinet so it can be hooked up to the winter recirculation fitting. Once inside the doghouse, we'll take the work hose and attach it to the winter recirculation fitting. In order to do so, open the bypass valve to relieve any pressure in the system, hook up the hose, close the bypass valve, and then operate the winter recirculation switch by turning it on. To air purge the system, the first step is to drain the water from the water tanks and the water system. To drain the water tanks, open up the water tank drain valve so that the water tanks may drain. Now remove the filter screen bowl and filter screen. Allow that to drain. Open the low pressure drain valve on the water pump. Now you're ready to air purge the system. Air purge is using the truck air to push the water out of the water system. To do this, we need to first connect the handgun to the water work hose. After that's connected, make sure that your air valve is open and then pull the trigger to blow the water out of the system. The air from the truck will now purge all of the water from the water system. After the water is purged from the system, open the manifold drain valve and pop the quick disconnect for the water recirc line to make sure no water is laying in the manifold. And the high pressure drain valve on the water pump to drain the rest of the water system. The last drain valve to open is the return line drain mounted between the body and the doghouse. That needs to be opened. Now you're ready to park. In order to antifreeze the system, we must close all of the valves after the system has been drained. So with the system completely drained, water tanks and pump, close the low pressure valve, the high pressure water tank water pressure valve, reinstall the screen. Close the valve for the feed of the water tanks and open the antifreeze injection valve. Continue by closing the water return line valve between the water tanks and the doghouse. To continue preparing for antifreeze injection, you need to close the manifold drain valve and close the bypass valve. Okay, with all the drain valves closed, the truck engine running, the PTO, water pump PTO engaged, depress the handle on the handgun and turn the winter recirculation switch on. This will run the pump and pump antifreeze through the system. As soon as you see antifreeze coming out of the end of the nozzle, release the handle and turn off the winter recirc switch, stopping the pump and pumping antifreeze throughout the system, including the return line. Release the handle, turn off the switch. Now that the system's completely antifreezed, we suggest that you take and air purge the antifreeze back into the antifreeze tank. The reason for this is, that way if an emergency comes in the middle of the night and someone has to go out, they don't pump the antifreeze into the ground, then leaving you with no antifreeze for the next day. So, the steps to pump the antifreeze back in are the same as air purge. Only we'll take the gun, hold the handgun into the antifreeze tank, open the air purge, and allow the air to blow the system antifreeze back to the tank. This concludes going through the operation of winter recirculation, air purge, and antifreeze injection. If you have any questions, please always refer to Super Products Operations Manual. They come with every truck and are available from our customer service team.